Ah, my dear fellow, of all the people in the world, Vasilyevich, what a pleasure. How are you keeping these days?
Very well, thank you. And may I ask you?
Oh, we're quietly trotting along. Have a seat. But my dear old chap, why so formal? Gloves, and, tails, etc., and all the rest of it. Are you on your way somewhere?
No, only here, my dear Stepan Stepanich.
Then why the tails? I mean, it looks like New Year's Eve.
Well, I have a certain request to make. My dear Stepan Stepanovich, I'm sorry. I'm getting myself all worked up.
He's after money. He's not getting any. So then, what's the trouble, my dear fellow?
The thing is this, my dear Stepan Stepanich. I'm getting into a terrible state, as you can see.
Oh, my dear chap, don't prolong the agony. Get it off your chest. What is it?
Here we go. Without further ado, I've come here to ask you for your daughter in marriage.
Ah, dear fellow, I'm delighted, tickled to death, etc., etc. Long be my warmest wish. God give you both harmony and love and all the rest of it. Why am I standing here like a complete imbecile? I'll go and fetch her.
What do you think, my dear Stepan Stepanich? Can I count on her acceptance?
A handsome fellow like yourself, look at you. And she's going to up and say no? I should think she's absolutely mad about you and so on. Stay there.
Freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. Oh dear. Take the plunge. That's the thing. You'll never get married if you're always hesitating and waiting for a superior love. I can't not get married. After all, for a start, I'm 35. I'm waiting. I have a demand, a request for regular life. My heart is weak. I have terrible palpitations. But I fly up. I rise up.
Good Lord, it's you. Papa said there's a man come to collect some goods. Ivan Vasilyevich.
My dear Natalia Stepanovna.
Oh, dear me, my penny. Look, all any old how. We've been podding the peas for drying. But take a seat. Do you want some lunch?
Thank you. I have already eaten.
What's all this, though? Tails? Never thought I'd see you in tails. Off to a ball, are you?
My dear Natalia Stepanovna, the thing is this, that I've decided to ask you. Now, this may turn out to be rather a shock. I don't know. My.
What is it? Go on.
I know. You know, my dear Natalia Stepanovna. You know that I have had a great honor in knowing the acquaintance of your family. My dear departed aunt and her husband, from whom I inherited my estate, had the greatest respect for your father and your dear departed mother. My Oxley Meadows. Yes.
Sorry, but I'm going to interrupt you. You say my Oxley Meadows. Not yours, surely.
Yes, my dear Natalia Stepanovna. Mine, I think.
Good gracious me. Oxley Meadows are ours, not yours.
I think not, Stepilovna. I think not.
This is news to me. How do they come to be yours?
My dear Natalia Stepanovna, it's all in the documents. There was, it is true, some dispute about ownership some time ago, but now everyone knows that they are mine.
It's not like that at all. My father and my great-grandfather both regarded their land as extending right up to Burnt Swamp. So Oxley Meadows were ours. What possible dispute can there be? You know, I find all this rather vexing.
I shall show you the document.
No. It's just your little joke, isn't it? We own a piece of land for nearly 300 years, and suddenly we're informed it's not ours.
Listen, I implore you. My aunt's grandmother was...
Aunts, grandmothers, grandfathers? I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that Oxley Meadows are ours.
Excuse me, but they're mine.
They're ours! You can stand there arguing all day. You can put on 15 knots of tails, but the land is ours, ours, ours! I've no wish to take away what's yours, and no great desire to lose what's mine, thank you very much.
I'm not particularly wanting the Oxley Meadows, but it's the principle of the thing. If you want them, please, I will give you them.
I could perfectly well give them to you for that matter, since the land is ours anyway. I've always thought of you as a good neighbour, a friend. And here you are treating us like gypsies, giving me my own land. It's downright impertinence.
So you're telling me, are you, that I'm some sort of a land grabber? Oxley Meadows are mine.
You're a liar.
Mine.
They're ours.
What's all this shouting?
Oh, Papa. Kindly tell this gentleman, will you, who Oxley Meadows belong to, us or him?
Oh, my dear fellow, they're ours.
But it's all in the documents. Don't you start being unreasonable as well.
My dear sweet man, forgive me, but you obviously haven't seen the land register.
But I can prove that they're mine.
My darling man, you can't.
I can.
Dear sweet man, why are you shouting? You won't prove anything by shouting. And by the by, young man, I am not used to having that tone taken. So I'll ask you to keep a civil tongue in your head and all the rest of it.
You tell me that my land is yours and expect me to sit quietly and talk to you benignly? You're not a neighbour. You're a land grabber.
What was that you said?
Oxley Meadows are ours. And I won't ever give them up. I won't.
Well, we'll see about that. I can prove to you in court that they're mine.
In court? You're nothing but a troublemaker. Your whole family were troublemakers, all of them.
I'll thank you not to insult my family. None of them have ever been taken to court for embezzlement, unlike your uncle.
No, but all you Lobanovs were mad.
All of them.
Your grandfather drank like a fish and all the rest of it. And as for this famous aunt of yours, well, she and her sister ran off with an architect.
Your mother was deformed.
Oh.
Good heavens. Water. My left leg is paralyzed. As for you underhand schemer, everyone knows what you were doing in the elections. I can't pick my foot up.
Then drag it out behind you and don't bring it back.
You take us to court. We'll see what happens.
So much for him.
So much for good neighbours.
And you know what? This hobgoblin, this walking blight, he had the cheek to come here and to propose. How about that?
Propose? How do you mean, propose?
I mean, he came here to propose to you.
He came to propose to me?
Got himself up and all
Why
his...
didn't you tell me before?
Oh, he got himself up and all his tails to do it. Silly little sausage.
Oh, he was going to propose to me. Get him back! Get him back! Quick!
Get
I'm
him
going to
back?
faint! I'm going to faint! Get him back!
Oh, get him back. All right, I'll get him back. But don't howl.
Oh, what have we done? What have we done? Oh, get him back!
Oh, he's coming. He's coming. You'll have to talk to him yourself. I'm damned if I'm going to. Oh, Lord in heaven, what a profession, being the father of a grown-up daughter. I'll cut my throat. I'll cut my throat. Oh, talk to him yourself.
Terrible palpitations.
Oh,
my
forgive
leg's gone
me.
numb.
Forgive me. I remember now. Yes. Oxley Meadows are yours. Oh, come and sit down. Have a seat, too. Yes, indeed. We were quite wrong.
It was the principle of the thing.
The principle, exactly. But let's talk of something else. Shall you be going hunting soon?
I am hoping to start after harvest. But have you heard? Very bad luck. My finder, my dog finder, he's gone lame.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How did that happen?
No idea. My best dog. Not to mention the money, but I paid 125 rubles for him.
Oh, too much, Ivan Vasilievich. Far too much.
I thought he was an absolute bargain. He's a wonderful dog.
Papa got Flyer for 85 rubles. And Flyer, as you know, is a vastly better dog than Finder.
Flyer? Better than Finder? What do you mean? Flyer better than Finder?
Well, of course he is. Oh, Flyer is young yet, certainly. But in his line, in his action, there's no better dog in the country.
Forgive me, my dear, but you're forgetting his jaw. He's undershot.
Undershot? First I've heard of it. Flyer is a purebred bullseye, whereas heaven knows where your spotty mongrel came from. Apart from which, your dog is old as the hills and ugly as sin.
Ill he may be, but I wouldn't swap him for 5 of your Flyers. Dogs like that are common as dirt. Every little whipper in has them.
There's some demon of contradiction got into you today, Ivan Vasilievich. You know perfectly well that Flyer is 100 times better than your stupid Finder, so I say the opposite.
He's undershot.
He's not.
Then why are you shouting at me?
And why are you talking nonsense? It's absolutely outrageous, saying that our Flyer, comparing our Flyer with your Finder.
Keep quiet. Be quiet. I'm getting palpitations again. I think I may be dying. Be quiet.
I won't be quiet until you admit that Flyer is a better dog than Finder.
He's not.
He's 100 times better.
Now what's happening?
Oh, Papa. Tell us frankly and in all honesty, which is the better dog, our Flyer or his Finder?
Stepan Stepanich, just tell us one thing. Flyer is undershot, is he not? Undershot. Yes or no? Is he under
What
shock?
if he is? There's still not a better dog in the district, and all the rest of it.
But in fact, my finder is better than him, isn't he? In all honesty.
Don't get excited. Listen. Your finder has his points, by all means. But the truth is, my dear fellow, he has two bad faults. He's old, and he has a short muzzle.
Palpitations again. Let's look at the facts, shall we? You recall being in Marinshi's field, and there my finder was running neck and neck with the Count's dog. Neck and neck, and all this while, Flyer was half a mile behind.
He was behind because the Count's man had taken a whip to him.
He had every reason to. The other dogs were after a fox, but your Flyer was after a sheep.
My dear good man, I have a very short fuse. So let's bring this discussion to a close.
Palpitations again.
Legs gone.
My leg's gone numb.
Palpitations. Oh, fine hunter you are. You should be in bed like somebody's grandfather, not hunting foxes. Palpitations.
It's not as if you actually hunted. A hunter, you're not a hunter.
And you call yourself a hunter, do you? All you go down for is to suck up to the Count and to get on with your scheming.
Scheming? Me, sir? Hold your tongue, sir, or I'll shoot you like a partridge.
Oh, I'm having a heart attack. I can't stand up. Where's the door? Where's the doctor? Oh.
A hunter? Don't make me laugh. You can't even sit up. Oh, Papa. Papa, what's wrong with him? Oh, look at him, Papa. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, Ivan Vasilievich. Oh, yes, he's dead.
What's the matter with you?
What are we going to do? What have we done? A doctor! Fetch a doctor!
Who's dead?
He's dead! Dead!
So he is then. Water! Doctor! Oh, here, have a drink. He's not drinking, so he is dead then. Oh, heavens above, did any man have such awful, wretched luck as me? Why don't I put a bullet through my head? Give me a pistol. Oh, he's coming round. Oh, have some water.
Spots for my
That's
eyes.
better. That's better.
Where am I?
Oh, look, for heaven's sake, marry her. Marry her. She says yes, and I give you my blessing. And let that be the end of it all. I just
what?
want peace of mind. That's all. Well, give her. She said yes. Give her a kiss then.
Oh, he's alive.
And to hell with it.
He's alive. Oh, I say yes. Yes, I say yes.
Give her a kiss.
Who? Huh? Oh, very nice. Oh, what's going on here? I know. It's about my heart. Now I'm happy.
Yes, I'm very happy too.
Oh, what a load off my mind.
And now you can admit it. Flyer is a better dog than Finder.
He isn't.
He is.
The start of another happy marriage. Champagne.